Hi everyone, welcome to Crack IELTS. In this video, we will cover how to write a table chart essay for IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. There are 5 steps to writing a high-scoring table chart essay. The 5 steps are: analyze the question, identify the main features, write an introduction, write an overview, and write the detailed paragraphs. I want to start by highlighting the importance of steps 1 and 2. It is essential that you learn how to do this planning stage properly if you hope to write a high-scoring essay. Many of you may be reluctant to spend time on steps 1 and 2 as you want to spend as much of the 20 minutes allowed for the essay as possible actually writing it. However, it is essential that you do them as they are the key to writing a high-scoring table chart essay. In this video, we are going to work through the 5 stages step by step as we answer a practice question. Before we begin, here's a model essay structure that you can use as a guideline for all IELTS Academic Task 1 questions. Ideally, your essay should have 4 paragraphs. Paragraph 1, that is the introduction. Paragraph 2, overview. Paragraph 3, the first main feature. And paragraph 4, the second main feature. We now have everything we need to begin planning and writing the table chart essay. Here's our practice question. The table below gives the distribution of the world population in 1950 and 2000 with an estimate of the situation in 2050. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words. Let's understand the first step, that is analyze the question. The format of every academic task 1 question is the same, with the instruction sentence identical in every question. Here is our practice question again with the words that will be included in all questions highlighted. Every question consists of sentence 1, a brief description of the graphic, sentence 2, the instructions, and the graphic itself, which could be a chart, graph, or table. Sentence 2 tells you what you have to do. You must do 3 things. Select the main features, write about the main features, and compare the main features. All 3 tasks refer to the main features of the graphic. You do not have to write about everything. Just pick out 2 or 3 key features and you will have plenty to write about. The next step is to identify the main features. Some of you may find table chart questions more difficult to interpret than other type of graphics as they are just a set of numbers with no visual representation. However, they are not as complicated as they may at first look. Remember, the IELTS exam is designed to test your language skills, not your mathematics ability. All you are looking for are the main features. However, this can be a challenge as tables generally contain a lot of information, making it difficult to pick out the key features. Use the information in the graphic to help you identify them. Here are some useful questions to ask. What are the units of measurement? What are the time periods? What can you learn from the title and any labels? What is the most obvious trend? Are there any notable similarities? So what information is contained in this graphic? Here's our table chart again. The key to understanding it is to use the clues given in the title, the row and column headings, and the units of measurement. For example, the title of the table tells us that it shows changes in the world population from 1950 to projected levels in 2050. The world is divided into regions, that is Africa, Asia, etc. and data is given for 3 specific years, that is 1950, 2000 and projected data for 2050. This is a clue that we will need to use past, present and future tenses in our essay. In the first table, the units of measurement are billions of people, and in the second table, the percentages of the total world population are used. Don't look at the numbers in detail at this stage. Instead, focus on general trends. What are the most notable changes in data between 1950 and projected figures for 2050? There are a number of different features we could select from this table chart. Here are the 3 that I have chosen. Main feature 1. The only region where the percentage is expected to increase by 2050 is Africa. Main feature 2. Europe is expected to have the greatest drop in percentage contribution by 2050. And main feature 3. The only region showing a fluctuation in percentage contribution over the whole time period is Asia. The key features you select will be the starting point for your essay. You will then go on to add more detail later. However, with just 20 minutes allowed for task 1 and a requirement of only 150 words, you won't be able to include many details. We are now ready to begin writing our essay. Here's a reminder of the 4-part structure we are going to use. Paragraph 1, Introduction. Paragraph 2, Overview. Paragraph 3, First main feature. And paragraph 4, Second main feature. Now let's understand the next step, that is how to write an introduction. In the introduction, you should simply paraphrase the question, that is, say the same thing in a different way. You can do this by using synonyms and changing the sentence structure. For example, the question is, the tables below give the distribution of the world population in 1950 and 2000 with an estimate of the situation in 2050. You could write the introduction, that is the paragraph 1, as the table compares changes in worldwide population distribution between the 6 key regions from 1950 to 2000 with predictions for the year 2050. This is all you need to do for the introduction. Next is how to write an overview, that is paragraph 2. In the second paragraph, you should report the main features you can see in the table, giving only general information. The detail comes later in the essay. You should also make any clear comparisons you spot. Here are the key features we picked out above. Main feature 1. The only region where the percentage is expected to increase by 2050 is Africa. Main feature 2. Europe is expected to have the greatest drop in percentage contribution by 2050. And main feature 3. The only region showing a fluctuation in percentage contribution over the whole time period is Asia. Now form these ideas into 2 or 3 sentences with a total of around 40 words. State the information simply using synonyms where possible. No elaborate vocabulary or grammar structures are required, just the appropriate words and correct verb tenses. For example, the overview or paragraph 2 could be written as, the only region where the percentage contribution is expected to increase by 2050 is Africa, while Europe is expected to have the greatest drop in proportion over the same time span. The sole continent showing a fluctuation in percentage contribution over the 100-year period is Asia. Next, we will write the first detailed paragraph. Paragraphs 3 and 4 of your table chart essay are where you include more detailed information about the data in the graphic. In paragraph 3, you should give evidence to support your first 1 or 2 key features. Don't forget to make comparisons where relevant. Here are the first 2 again. Main feature 1. The only region where the percentage is expected to increase by 2050 is Africa. And main feature 2. Europe is expected to have the greatest drop in percentage contribution by 2050. And this is an example of what you could write for paragraph 3. From a relatively small percentage contribution of 9% in 1950, the people of Africa are forecast to make up a fifth of the total world population by 2050. This is almost a reversal of the situation for Europe, which stood at 22% in 1950 and is expected to continue its steady decline to reach 7% in 2050. Next, we will write the second detailed paragraph. For the fourth and final paragraph, you do the same thing for your remaining key features. The main feature 3 is, the only region showing a fluctuation in percentage contribution over the whole time period is Asia. Here's an example of what you could write for paragraph 4. Another notable trend can be seen in the data for Asia, which is the only region to show an increase in proportion contribution over the first 50 years, but the prediction of a decline, albeit small, looking forward to 2050. The remaining regions, North America, Latin America and Oceania, each make up less than 10% of the total world population and show only minor fluctuations in contribution over the whole time period. It's best to mention all the regions if at all possible, but you could get away with missing out on the last sentence if really pushed for time. Here are the 4 paragraphs brought together to create a finished essay. This sample IELTS table chart essay is well over the minimum word limit, so you can see that you don't have space to include very much detail at all. That's why it is essential to select just a couple of main features to write about. Now use what you have learned in this video to practice answering other IELTS table chart questions. Start slowly at first and keep practicing until you can plan and write a complete essay in around 20 minutes. That's all the information you will need to learn how to write a table chart essay. Thanks for watching. Until next time.